Have you ever met anyone who was better at doing things for other people than they were for themselves? That's me. Hi, I'm Josh. Now, I wanted to start this for a very long time, and for some reason, it seems like I was dragging my feet. Now, I've helped many other people start their YouTube channels or their podcasts, but when it came to starting my own, for some reason, I was just hitting a wall. Now, 2020, it hit me kind of hard, and I realized that it was time for a change. So I've decided to start it. Now, I decided that and then was like, maybe like after this TikTok. You ever do that? And then, of course, it's like 3 a.m. and you're, you know, for me, for somehow I got on Cholo TikTok. I don't even know how I did it. I don't even know how to go back to regular TikTok anymore. Now, I know what you're thinking, and before you judge me, just because, like, you know, I look like this with my shaved head and goatee and stuff, doesn't mean I was a cholo or that I was in a gang. I mean, I was, but it doesn't mean that because I look like this, I was. Now, because I have a little bit of experience in starting things, changing, starting new lives, starting over, creating new habits. And so today, if you're like me and know that it's time for a change, that you've wanted to start something and you haven't, and it's time to start now, I want to give you 3 tips. 3 tips that really have helped me every time I wanted to start a new habit or needed a change in my life. Add something more of value, do something that I've been putting off to do for a very long time. So tip number 1, don't Lone Ranger it. I know if you're like me, it's always easier to go at it alone, right? Seems like you can go faster. A lot of people don't understand. Sometimes it's hard to, you know, get people on the same page with you. Sometimes you have so many ideas and people are like, all right, that's nice. But you realize that they're not as excited as you are. And sometimes that can kill it. But trust me, working out with a spotter lets you lift heavier. And there's just something about being accountable to somebody that really helps keep you motivated, helps keep you going even when you don't want to go, even when you don't want to do it. Now, I suggest you tell a family member or a friend what you want to do, but if you don't have someone around that you feel comfortable sharing it with, then post it. Post it on social media. The reason I say that is because when you say it out loud, 2 things happen. One is you get clearer on what you actually want. Talking things out helps with clarity. But 2, when you share it with someone and you're accountable to an outside source, you're more likely to keep at it when you don't want to. Tip number 2, take care of what goes inside your mind. And what I mean by that is what you listen to, what you watch, who you're around. If you have to make some adjustments, it's worth making those adjustments. Yes, I know motivation doesn't last forever, but neither does bathing. That's why we do it every day. I hope you do it every day, right? All right. It's a good idea to listen to uplifting, encouraging podcasts, YouTube videos, join Facebook groups, get into communities that are doing the thing that you want to do. If it's getting in shape, listening to a lot more things, following a lot more people on social media, listening to really inspiring like Rocky music when you get up and you're going to go to the gym, that stuff helps. Also, the people that you're around. If you can get around people, I know right now times are a little bit different, and so some gyms may have different rules, but for the most part, things like CrossFit gyms, those things work for a reason. Because when you get into a community of like minded people, it helps you get to your destination faster. But most importantly, it starts training you on how you should be talking to yourself. It's really easy to go negative, and it's really easy to look at how far you need to go instead of each step that you're taking and seeing it as a victory. Now, when you have people alongside you, or you're part of things, or you're hearing other people do things, it helps keep that encouragement up to keep going. So you want to make sure that the way that you're talking to yourself, is uplifting, is motivating, it's encouraging. You got this, you can do it. Heck, pump yourself up. Walk into the mirror. Don't walk into the mirror, that hurts. Walk up to the mirror. If you're trying to get in shape, flex. If you're trying to get on a podcast or YouTube, start talking and motivating yourself like you would as someone else. If you're a writer, start writing encouraging things. Leave yourself post-it notes. But make sure that your mindset is right. Make sure that what goes inside your ears and comes inside your eyes and the self-talk you have in your head, that it changes for the better. Tip number 3, put in the work. It's really cool to get motivated and to get inspired and to have a good feeling to do something, but if you don't actually do it, then it was all for nothing. Now, in the beginning, go for time, not for outcome. And what I mean by that is, if you're trying to write more or write a book, don't try to write a chapter a day. Write for 20 minutes. Write for half an hour every day. Go for time. And the 3 times that you should really be putting in the work is when you're motivated, do it. Don't wait. When you're inspired, do it. Don't wait. When you don't feel like doing it, do it. Don't wait. Set a time that you're going to do something. If you're going to go for a run, if you're going to work out, if you're going to write, whatever it is you're going to do, if you're going to start that business, if you're going to start a podcast or a YouTube video, whatever it is, set a specific time and do it no matter how you feel at that time. And then throughout the day, anytime you feel encouraged, motivated, or inspired to work on it some more, do it. Now, if you're listening to things and watching things that are in that field and help motivate you to do that, then you're going to want to do it more times. And that just puts more time in. And more time in is always a good thing. Remember, you're a writer because you write every day, not because you finish a chapter every day. Now, if you have something that you're going to work on, send me a message. DM me on Instagram. It's at DayByDaySolution. I would love to hear what you're working on. I would love to encourage you and give you a like for everything that you do and follow your journey with you. And don't worry. You got this. You can do it. And don't forget to follow this channel for more tips on mindset and marketing. So until next time, God bless.